Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Dying Light the Beast. The Baron got away, but I would argue at this point, somewhat more importantly, the Sheriff betrayed me, and I'm very angry. And not that you can tell from my voice or from the rage bar, which hasn't filled up yet, but I assure you, as we get closer to the town hall, it will. It will. And I'm trying to decide on, you know, if given the option to, of course. Do I let the Sheriff live or no? And truth be told, I haven't made up my mind yet. It's a conundrum. On the one hand, I understand her moves. I really do. She thinks she can't afford a war with the Baron. Didn't even send guys to the electrical power plant that I turned back on, etc., etc. All sorts of... Oh, hello. I'm missing a weapon there. Oh, come on, I didn't even get a chance to swing. Alright, anyways. So, as I'm saying, I understand her motivations, and I don't... well, I blame her, but... maybe not to that extent, right? You know, it's not like she betrayed me out of pure malice and being evil or whatever. I get that. On the other hand... there's the whole issue of she wouldn't be alive if it weren't for me, and neither would her group. You owe me, and at the very least, if you... how many times do I have to hit you? If, you know, at the very least, if you owe me... and can't help me, then stay out of my way. Like, you know, you didn't have to help me take down the Baron. You could have just told me he's in that general direction and left well enough alone. Baron comes around, you know, yelling and screaming or whatever, and you can claim neutrality. Be the neutral party. That's what you owed me at the very least, even though, granted, the likes of the Baron probably wouldn't take too kindly to neutrality, but... still, you know. I'll tell you what, let's surprise everyone by going in through here. They won't expect this. Oh, and just in case the Sheriff doesn't share my viewpoint, shall we say, when it comes to betrayal, I did bring a lot of ammunition. So, yeah.
Glad you're still with us, Jacob. As is Kyle Crane.
Could use a nice cold pipe.
I'm telling you, the gaswork grounds hold some proper treasures.
Electricity. Civilization.
Indeed. All benefits brought to this miserable-looking place. Thanks to me. And this is the thanks I get.
Where is she, Jacob?
Who?
The Sheriff.
She came running in, grabbed a bunch of her stuff, and took off like she was on fire. She's not answering her radio. What is going on?
She knew I was coming for her.
What are you talking about?
So you didn't know?
No what?
She led me into a trap, Jacob. She made a deal with the Baron.
What?
Said she did it to protect her people. The Baron was waiting to ambush me and she was right there with him. So you didn't know?
No!
Well, you're in charge here now, so I'm giving you fair warning. She is going to pay for what she did to me.
The Sheriff was our rock. She's the one who kept us together. There has to be a reason.
Forget about her. She is done. You need to run this place on your own now.
Jesus.
And the plan stays the same.
What plan?
The plan to take out the Baron.
I'm no soldier. The sheriff handled security. You know that.
Then I need you to give me whatever you have on him. Whatever intel you guys have gathered.
We don't have anything on him. But I might know some people who do.
Who?
A group of exiles forced out by the sheriff. She never wanted us to speak of them or contact them. But I always kept a connection open. I couldn't just abandon them.
Who are they?
They are the infected ones. Some were fugitives from the Baron's lab that the sheriff wouldn't let in.
Where'd they go?
They banded together to form a community high in the mountains. They are all infected. But they've halted their progression with an infusion made from a rare strain of mushrooms.
That sounds vaguely
I
familiar.
never wanted to push them out. But if we wanted the sheriff's protection,
Reach out to them.
I'll make contact and let you know.
Good.
Okay. So, progress to some extent. Half surprised she didn't come here and ask everyone to shoot me in the face on sight. Suppose that wouldn't go over too well, but I bet there were some people willing to do it. Anyways.
Thanks again for taking care of that situation, Kyle. Now that our guys aren't being hunted down, they can also help me restock.
I'm glad I could help, Doug.
Right.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see indeed. And that's not very useful, is it? I mean, the ammunition, sure, but everything else, yeah. Carving knife. Camp axe. No. Tell you what, I do have valuables to sell, so there you go. And then I think, pretty much as per usual, I'm going to just buy all the ammo you have. Question is, do I want to buy the revolver ammo and the marksman ammo and the rifle ammo? Or do I just want to pick and choose? Yeah, you know what? We're going to buy everything. I have a ludicrous amount of money, and it's not like I'm ever gonna... Well, crafting components I might buy at some point, but everything else, yeah, probably not. Probably not. Okay, what is it I also needed wiring, didn't I? Yeah, I needed wiring for a thing that I'm doing. I wish this showed me how many of these things I have. Like, not how many of these he has, how many of them I have. But it doesn't. Oh, well, I can check in the cell screen, I guess. Do you have feathers, maybe? You do. Right, let's get some feathers. Got gun parts. I've got leather. What am I low on? Nothing really. Well, nothing that I can buy from you. Alright, that's it. Good enough. Let's not get out of here, or...
Folks here trust you. So do I.
Yeah, I need to think. Okay, so this is where he is. My room should be right next to it, right? Yeah, it is. Let me check a few things. I would like to upgrade one or two of the mods here. Now, not the ones that are power mods, but crit mods. I have Avalanche, I have Reinforcement, which is fine, Slaughter, Blaze, Flame, Venom, Voltage. Venom's good, but I need Cordyceps for that. Slaughter, Reinforcement, Blaze is also a power mod. Flame? There isn't one that I can... Because I could have sworn there was a mod I could upgrade. No, I think I did. That was Slaughter, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Slaughter that I wanted to upgrade, and I did. Alright, fair enough. So, let's craft something instead. Half of me really wants to make the follower crossbow now that I can, but DLC weapon, don't like it, etc., etc. So let's get in Jade's memory, right? Because if I can compare that to the pistol I have, which I'm not sure I can, but we can try. Let's see. The pistol I have is 443. Weapons, 400, yeah, this is better. So, we make one of these, and that's the one that we're going to use. And then, does that mean that, yeah, I'm out of wiring, so I can't really make anything else, but that's fine. What kind of boots did I get? I got survivor boots. Or shoes, specifically. Interesting. Okay, tell you what. Given where I'm going, I think this is the exact loadout I need. Except, do I want the rust? Or do I not want the rust? To be completely honest with you, not really. Because I would rather upgrade this to... Let's say, I can't because I don't have the wiring, damn it. So I was going to upgrade this to one of these, but I need wiring for it. Okay, fair enough. Let's get out of here. Except I don't know why I'm leaving through here when there's a far superior option of leaving this way. Precious cargo. I didn't realize there was someone that needed help. Oh, there's also, you know what, we'll do that later. There's also this, Good Vibrations. It's nearby, and it's next to the
Olivia,
convoy,
there was no
which we
sign of
tend
the
to
sheriff at the town hall. Looks like she
raid
ran.
very often.
So she really was working for the Baron.
She claims she did
No
it to protect her people, but I
shite.
don't buy it. Right now, I just need to get stronger. Can you find me more chimeras?
I'm already on it. I'll get back to you as soon as I locate one.
Okay, that one's dead. You're dead. And then... what we got left is you. Really? That just pushes me out of the way when I try and hit you like that? There we go. Less than ideal part here, but that's all the special ones, right? Apart from the strong guy with the key card. Okay. Oh. Pff. Bandages, please. Oh, really? That one missed. Come on. Beautiful. Modern Saber, by the way, I found on a convoy truck leading this way. I also found like 3 more of those really good axes that I like. So, like I said, a plethora of weapons makes all of this really no issue whatsoever. Military shotgun, though, this one's rare. The one I have is epic, or rather the one I had with me was epic. But I'll keep it around, as it's 900 damage, and I might as well, right? The other one was 1,000, maybe should have brought that one, but doesn't really matter, I suppose. I do have quite a lot of ammunition, and I think I'm realizing that I'm not going to be using it all in some blaze of glory fight against someone, because most of the time things don't play out that way, so yeah, I might become a little bit more liberal when it comes to the use of ammunition. But for now, good vibration. Go to Tom's test site near the old promenade. Right. The test site. Just because it's nearby, and we promise to help.
Kyle, come here! I'm in this shack with the barred door.
Okay.
It's an electroacoustic transducer that converts sonic signals into signals capable of creating...
Just an ordinary speaker.
Oh, not that ordinary. If I'm right, it'll be capable of producing frequencies that can scare off those monsters.
UV lights already do the same thing.
Well, I suppose it... Huh? Oh, tits!
Tom.
Oh, bollocks! Something just clicked!
Clicked, Tom.
Wait. I have to find the right frequency. Hold them off.
For fuck's sake.
I was going to say, let me guess. You're going to develop something that, rather than repels them, is going to start to attract them.
Protect the speaker, Kyle!
Protect the... Oh god, protect the speaker. Yeah, really, they are going to try and mess it up, aren't they? Right, one way to do this.
Piece of junk!
Do not attack the speaker. That is kind of hilarious. Oh, that is fascinating. I can throw it with enough velocity
I really am
that
terribly sorry about this.
Idiot! I knew it. You're just making it louder!
he is indeed. Loud. Alright, that was pretty good though. Oh, tell you what, maybe it's not the worst idea in the world to let them have a go at the speaker, as it were. Yeah, you need to die. Protect the... Ouch! Protect the speaker, he says. Who's gonna protect me? Well, listen, there's a bit of an electricity problem with the speaker, and something's caught fire as well.
Kyle, I think I need more power. Hook up more cables.
Do I get the option to say no? Because, sure as flip want to. But, do excuse me. I need all these resources. I've done a lot of crafting, I've done a lot of upgrading recently. I've upgraded basically every blueprint I have, and, you know.
Kyle, I think I need more power. Hook up more cables.
Lovely.
Tom, what the fuck?
Well, at least it stopped. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Well... that'll get rid of part of the problem. I no longer need to defend the speaker, yes? Seriously. Not the weapon I wanted to pick up. At this range, you also can't dodge it. Lovely. Okay, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to switch the SMG for the shotgun. And then... you are being such a pain in the neck. No clue how much. Can't believe that guy's still alive. That is... you have single-handedly cost me more health than anything I've ever fought thus far. Get rid of this guy.
You mind telling me what exactly you were trying to achieve?
You must think I'm an idiot after all that.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I thought you were an idiot before all this. Now, this just confirms the theory, if anything else.
I thought... oh, it doesn't help making excuses at this point.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I've been working on a little side project, and I thought it could help you. Wouldn't want you to leave here empty-handed.
I can hardly wait.
Here, take this. It's a blueprint.
Let me guess, I'm gonna craft it and it's gonna cause a nuclear explosion.
You're shitting me, another one?
A smaller one.
Oh, you're serious.
You see, I was thinking, it might not scare those things off, but at least we know it'll get their attention, right?
So, my reward from you is that I built a speaker myself with my own two hands?
Well, I wouldn't want to deprive you of the joy in doing so. It's stupendously satisfying. Kyle, one more favor.
One more? What are you really testing here, my patience?
I get the feeling that that's really the experiment.
Else about my experiment, will you? Please?
I can't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, thanks.
Sure, Tom, sure. Bye.
Okay, but one more word and I am tearing that gate open. Myself, getting in there, and getting rid of you. You evil little man, you. Oh, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? there's things in there. I can barely reach some of them. But there's a lot of things in there, and I would like to get some of them. Well, what a sentence, I know, but yeah. Oh well. Okay, so what do we have next? We have the apartment next to me, which I don't really want to focus on right now. Bruiser trousers, which is alright, I suppose. A spas decoy. A powerful decoy able to attract the infected longer and lure virals. So guess what? The decoy got its upgrade. I'm willing to craft one and give it a shot, right? I'm willing to give it a shot. Just because the base decoy is absolutely useless in every way, shape, and form doesn't mean that its evolution will be as well. So, you know what? Yeah, sure. Fine. Next, what do I want? We're not going down this road, I said, right? Windmill is meh. Charged kick is alright, but I would much rather go up here. So, enemy jump. After boost. Gain a brief boost speed after performing a specific parkour moves. Press left shift after climb, active landing, etc. Or bash. While in dash, press left button. I'd much rather get this. And then just forget the ability to bash people out of the way. That's not very interesting. And then, after all that, I mean, charge kick looks fun. But so does a flamethrower. Yeah, I'd really like to learn how to craft a flamethrower at this point. More so because it's just fun than because I feel like I'm actually going to need it. Because as far as weapons are concerned, kind of think I'm set on that whole department, as it were. But flamethrower might be really awesome just as a, you know, a thing to have. And then also, I should be getting a ton of crafting materials from just, you know, being here and killing everything. Alright, good. So, we are now on our way to locate the survivors in the coves. I'm assuming, unless there's something else in the way I'd rather do first. There is, actually. Get the industrial pumping, get to the industrial pumping station. It's closer. Might not necessarily be more important. Probably isn't, but it has been on my bucket list for a while. And it is right there, so fair enough, right? But I do have to wonder one thing. It's been... Really? We couldn't latch onto that or, you know, do something cool around it or whatever, no? Alright, that was pretty awesome. We're doing all of this, right? And we're level 10, I mean... We've upgraded all our gear. We have flamethrowers. We're maybe not necessarily nearing the end in any way, shape, or form, but we're getting places, right? Like, that's the bare minimum we can all agree on. Things are happening. And yet, despite all this, I have yet to be incentivized a single time to do anything at night. Which is making me think... What if I'm missing out on something truly awesome at night. And so a part of me wants to sort of take my time, you know, with this next quest, if you catch my drift. And I mean, really? That's what you get. And by that I mean really take my time. And be very, very late for supper. And
Crane, do you copy?
I do. What's up,
maybe
Jacob?
make it in time for
Down
breakfast.
to the exiles, and one of them will contact you soon.
Right, well that's lovely. I love these things. They show the direction in which the wind blows, right?
Crane, can you hear me?
What the hell?
Don't be frightened. I'm not your enemy. I'm a telepath. Jacob asked me to reach out.
No. The last time someone talked to me telepathically, it did not go well. Use the damn radio.
Yeah, I seem
The
to remember a
radio isn't
nuclear
safe.
device being
And this is freaky as fuck.
Meet me at
involved.
Pembroke Farm. I'll explain everything.
Okay, very important question. Might seem weird to you.
Fucking telepathy, you've got to be kidding me.
Do you happen to be in the possession of a nuclear device? Next question. Do any of your friends happen to be in the possession of a nuclear device? Because if you do, or if they do, we're going to have problems. If you don't, we might be friends. I'm willing to give it a shot. But I draw the lines at nukes or ridiculous amounts of explosions. Explosives. Which can cause ridiculous amounts of explosions, mind you, but yeah. Just past experiences. Made it a rule for myself to never talk to telepaths that can set off nuclear weapons. Which you would think goes without saying at some point, but can't really be a rule if very few or indeed anyone. Sorry, very few or indeed no one has ever been. Very few people or indeed no one has ever been in a position to talk to aforementioned telepaths. So you know how it is. At any rate, get you out of the way. This is the same route I took somewhat recently, looking for something that was in one of these cargo containers. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember there was shooting involved.
Carl, can you hear me?
Do I have a choice?
Pembroke Farm isn't safe. Meet me at the homestead in High Marshes instead. Someone's onto us. Hurry, please.
Alright, let's see what's up with that water.
Yeah, I'm assuming, much like in Haran, there's going to be a bunch of corpses where clean water is supposed to be, yes? Oh, maybe. Can't go through here, right? No. Switch to the giant hand axe. A little bit more used to it. Plus, there's that. Listen, I've implanted the previous guy into the wall. You sure you want to be next? wanted to be next. Yeah, I thought so. Someone drove in here and... Well, you could have unlocked the door without opening it, Mr. Kyle Crane, but they're fine. There's enough of them here to justify this. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be just the Doomslayer. We could say in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, one man created a race of genetically modified super soldiers. And upon creating them, he said, "They will be my finest warriors, these men who deliver themselves unto me. In the great armor I shall clad them, and with the mightiest weapons shall they be armed. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are my Space Marines." I skipped down on a few bits. It's a lengthier speech, but you get the general gist of things. Beautiful. Now, I see the problem.
Pressure's fine, everything's working normally.
What?
Pietro, there's nothing wrong with the pumps.
So whatever's affecting the water pressure is somewhere in between. If only we knew which gauges to check.
Well, where can we find a schematic of the water system?
The chief engineer's office, maybe. Check the waterworks repair facility. Near the bridge just outside Old Town.
I'll head over.
I thought it was here. I thought I stumbled onto something amazing, and I thought it was here. Damien, I know this job as chief engineer is keeping you busy, but please don't forget to do shopping after work tonight. I'll leave the grocery list. Love, Christine. Yeah. Something tells me he didn't get to do much shopping. Okay, do I want to check out the... I kind of want to check out this as well. It's in the area, right? Let's loot the convoy for ammunition. Ammunition we never seem to use. But hey. You never know, it could be some really, really awesome weapon in there. And it's a mercenary SMG gun. How does it compare to my SMG gun? The Needler, the legendary one. Not very well, I'll tell you how it compares. It compares not very well. So, get rid of these, and also get rid of this one, I suppose. I mean, gun parts are useful, always. And, there are 2 boxes of ammo here, though. Well, boxes. Compartments of ammunition. We'll see how much ammo we actually find. Some more SMG ammo, that's very good. I mean, with the ludicrous amount of damage that the SMG I have does, picking up SMG ammo is actually kinda really important. Alright. Hello. Sorry. Timmy, look, I understand that I've changed your name over the course of the series and that you started with Tommy, I think. I decided on Timmy later. I realised that when I was editing one of the early videos, the second one or the third one, something like that. On top of that, I also realise that it's been a while since I've killed one of, I put this, the likes of you, without the use of my special abilities, or indeed, you know, a shotgun or something like that. But I mean, you're willing to put yourself there in the... And I have to, I have to. There you go. Sorry about that. No ammo compartments for this one. But let's see what's inside. It's like some, excuse me, remote C4. Stupid as it sounds, I don't see how that's gonna... Oh, I don't see, how that's gonna be useful. Because I'm trying to think of scenarios in which I use it, and I don't really see the scenarios. And I'll stop it with the C puns, I swear. The last one wasn't intentional, but... Seriously, again, no, I swear to God that was the last one. I seriously don't see how it's useful, though. I really don't. Well, Dragon, use your imagination a little bit. It's explosives. How can they not be useful? Listen, I know that, but what I'm saying is, how's it more useful than a Molotov or a grenade against the undead? Hello.
You need help with what?
One word. Paradise.
And here's another word. Explain.
Apologies for my brother. He can be hard to understand sometimes. I'm Beth and he's Brad. We're all that's left of Paradise, but we're eager to reestablish our home, our community.
Unlikely it was just two of you.
And? Well, you're now looking for new members to join your community?
Above all, we seek the one who will bring back peace and harness the light.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not me.
But clearly Paradise isn't here, so where is it?
It's an island on the river just outside of town. It's our haven. Or at least it was.
All of our earthly needs were satisfied there. Safety, food. But Paradise has been defiled. Now, we await the Chosen One who will restore it to its former glory.
By Chosen One, you mean me?
Oh, rather, by Chosen One, you mean the guy you chose.
He has his own style, but all we need is a helping hand. Infected got onto the island.
Save our Paradise, and count yourself among its flock.
Yeah, I'm not much of a flocker, Brad. For you, it might be Paradise, but for me, it'll just be another safe zone.
So, how about it? Will you help us? Chosen One?
Again, Chosen One in the context that you just chose me, but yeah.
It's been fun, but look, I better get going. See you later.
Yeah. That's about what I expected. Now, the smart thing to do right now would be to sleep here for the night, basically. Right, that's the smart thing to do. I, however, have never been one for doing the smart thing. In fact, I often do somewhat of the opposite. And so, I wonder. Well, I mean, I can definitely make the hunting boat. I could definitely make this. I could definitely make the flamethrower. Sod it, let's make the flamethrower. Given the new, given the mods and the new understanding of weaponry, etc., etc., perhaps having a flamethrower handy wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. This, however, I'd like to modify, if at all possible. And I would like to install... Slaughter, right? Yeah, it's an epic shaft mod. Right, and mods aren't even that expensive. Well, apart from wiring, which is a bit of a nuisance to acquire, but yeah. And then at its tip, I'd rather get flame, I think. Yeah, I need crit mods, not power mods. Sure, that'll work. Also have a convoy access card that I didn't use somewhere. That's also a strategy. Maybe just hoard them and then, you know, use them later as something. Get to the waterworks repair facility, bit out of the way, meet this guy. A lot more exciting, a lot more interesting. And on the way back we can... Oh, I did secure the tower there, it's just that I need to clear out the island itself on the river. Okay, fair enough. Right, that way. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Okay. Like I said, smart thing to do would be sleep, wait until morning. But I get the feeling that sometimes, in order to truly discover what's going on in the world, you need to do the not so smart thing. Oh, lovely. Well, I'll tell you what, if that's going to be the case, don't you dare push me out of the way, sir. There's more of the runners. Right, come on. That works as well. Save the loot before it burns down. Right around there, I would say. Alright, MRE's good, revolver ammo's good, ice axe not so much. Fuel I appreciate. Fuel right next to the fire? Well, it's a bit amusing. Okay, don't have a lot more time to waste. Let's get in the Jeep and maybe we can get to where we're going a bit faster. This one has a fair chunk of fuel as well. Except this is not where I need to go, although it also kind of is. Because I get the feeling the direct route is going to be faster. Yeah. Because I'm going to trek across a hill and everything. It's almost nice and relaxing.
The Baron's men are here. Hurry!
Oh, the Baron's men are there. Oh, lovely. We can't wait to meet with the Baron's men. We love meeting the Baron's men, don't we? Absolutely do. In fact... Okay, that store I'm going to loot later. In fact, we love meeting them so much. We have a whole loadout dedicated to nothing but the Baron's men. And how to deal with them. Yes? And so, this is going to be fun. Okay, but where did you say... Oh. Up there. Alright. Thought they'd be a bit closer. Wondering. Let's get out of the way, thank you. If I make it up here, will that give me a kind of sneaky little stealth advantage on the Baron's men? Possibly.
The tracks lead straight here. It must be him.
Check the barn. I'll take the house. He might be armed, but we gotta take him alive.
Right, interesting. Gotta take him alive, you say? Very interesting. Okay, guy in the back, heavily armed, night vision and everything. Guy over here just fixing the car or looting the car, whichever. Far be it for me to go for the less dangerous one first, but I can hide here.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, I wonder where that came from.
He's gotta be here.
Why are the sights on this gun misaligned?
You can't escape us. Secure the area. Target in sight.
Because apparently I need to fire off a round for them to realign. You really wanna? Yeah. Also, don't recommend causing explosions. Just complicate things for yourselves.
Kyle, is it over?
Yes, the area's clear. Where are you?
I'm in the main farmhouse.
Stay there.
bit odd for them to send just the telepath to meet me. Although, I don't know, maybe I'd be less freaked out by just the telepath. Who knows? I guess we will find out. However, I am going to loot absolutely everything. That is a bit disturbing. Absolutely everything that isn't nailed down to a wall in this area first, if you don't mind. And that does include the Ranger shotgun I just got. Okay, cool. So, is this where I figure out you look like a volatile and get the bejesus scared out of me?
Thank you, Kyle. My name is Sven. I'm the one who guided you here. As you're infected, we can connect through our shared consciousness.
You don't believe it or not, Sven, you aren't the first telepathic infected I've had in my head.
Interesting. According to Jacob, you have other gifts, too.
Or curses, depending on your point of view.
Jacob said you needed our help.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
Quite a bit. We've been spying on him and his people for years. I'm glad to tell you everything we know, but right now, I must find 2 of my team who are missing.
You can't communicate with them telepathically?
If I could, I wouldn't be so worried about them. But when I reach out, there's nothing.
Think the Baron has them?
I don't know. But I'm sure they're in danger.
Okay. Where were they last seen?
Are you offering to help me find them?
Well, it'll be my good deed for the day.
Last time I heard from them, they were at one of our abandoned bases. A farm west of here. You'll see a big combine harvester there.
Fine, I'll take a look.
And now that we're connected, just call out to me and I'll hear you.
Alright, but until I do, stay the hell out of my head.
Yeah, and other people's heads as well. Just generally as a rule of thumb, I would say. Alright, that'll be it. Now, like I said, smart thing to do was sleep for the night, and then I wouldn't have to deal with the sun setting on me right now. However, I've never been very smart, and there is something I would like to investigate. Do the dark zones like this get any more or less difficult? And do they get any more or less loot? Depending on the time of day. That is what I would like to investigate. The result of my investigation I shall use in the future, I suppose. Either to never go out at night ever again, or, you know, maybe plan out a few raids. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, that. I thought I was in for an easy fight for once. Okay. There's the second. I did not want to inject myself with morphine. How did we get to morphine? Not really. How did we get to morphine? It's not on my quick slot. Oh, it's a military medkit that's in my quick slot. Right. Yeah. Okay. So that's incredibly powerful. Good to know. Are you gonna turn around and charge at me again? Come on, big boy. Oh, no, not with that. Really? A rock set off a fire. Stepped into his own fire and probably killed himself. Oh, lovely. I didn't even hit him that often, so definitely what happened. But tell you what, that'll do it for this episode. It's been an hour, and I think we've made quite a lot of progress. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and we'll stay tuned with the rest of the series. Next time, we're going after the guys at night, and we're doing night stuff, because it's been fun and all, but it's getting a bit too easy to do this at daytime, especially with all the resources that I've managed to hog throughout the experience, shall we call it, for lack of a better word. I'll see you all then. Have fun, take care, bye-bye.